Today, I want to demonstrate one of my favorite uses for ChatGPT or any of its competitors. Yes, ChatGPT does have competitors. They're broadly known as large language models, and I'll go into what large language models or LLMs are and some of ChatGPT's competitors in a subsequent session. But today, what I want to do is I want to use ChatGPT in one of my favorite ways to help me review a contract. Now, this can save you thousands in legal fees. Don't tell the lawyers. I'm sure they know about this. So what I want to do is I have prepared a contract to review. Now this is a real live contract. I've just changed the name, and it's for an advisory board that I've just joined. So draft contract for demo. I'm going to upload this contract, and then I want to ask it as it's uploading, please. And you always want to be polite because you never know when our robot overlords are going to take over, and they will remember who is polite. That's a little bit of a joke, but not so much, because I have been told, and I'm not sure if this is real or apocryphal, that it makes a difference if you are polite to these large language models. But anyway, I'm always polite. I treat it like an assistant. So please review this contract for any unusual or risky clauses. And I'll let it do its thing. Okay, so, intellectual property, a big one for me because I've got a lot of IP. And it says that the contract states that all IP created by me will automatically vest in and become the exclusive property of the company. That could be an issue. Moral rights, similar situation with the IP. Indemnity clause, that doesn't necessarily concern me because, yeah, I'm protected with that anyway. Restraint clause, that doesn't concern me. Termination clause and share buyback, that doesn't concern me. I've actually done this before. So just in the interest of time, I'm going to focus in on the intellectual property and moral rights. So thank you. I'm not concerned with any of these clauses except sections 7 and 8. Please suggest wording to help me mitigate these risks. And we'll let it do its thing. Now notice that it's updating the memory. If I were to go back in a subsequent chat, even weeks later, it would remember that I've asked it to do this. And in fact, it did remember. So I deleted the previous chat for the purposes of this demonstration. Okay, so here it's giving me current wording and suggested revisions, telling me what the key changes are, which is very, very helpful in both section 7 and 8. Fantastic. Okay, so I agree with all of this. Now I'm going to ask it to provide me suggested wording. Please provide suggested, no, I'm going to say please rewrite these sections incorporating your suggested wording. And I will let it do that. Now, in this real life scenario, I actually suggested that the person that I was entering into this agreement with, the company that I was entering into this agreement with, did use my wording, and they absolutely adopted it. So I didn't have any issues with this contract anymore, and I signed the contract. And now I am on this advisory group, which you'll probably hear more about later. So that's how you use ChatGPT. And again, you can use any of its competitors, any of the large language models, to help you review a contract for any clauses that you might think are unusual or risky. You can also ask for mitigation strategies other than rewording the contract. I've used it several times. It's really, really helpful. Give it a go. Let me know if you have any questions, or let me know how you go. Thanks.